I feel like everyone knows Fortnite by now, because who wouldn't? But I feel like that Fortnite is having a little bit of an identity crisis right now, because they don't really know what to add and what not. And really the best game mode they've come out with in recent times is like Fortnite Festival. I mean, I've made a video about it, like ranking the festival pass and stuff, and I've given my opinions on it. I do really like the game mode, but this is not what we're here to talk about. Blitz Royale is Fortnite's new and grand game mode, where basically it's meant for mobile, but you can play on console and whatever. It's 32 player battle royale, and matches get done in like 5 minutes. And I do really enjoy this game mode. So basically this video is me talking about the game mode itself and the reasons why I think it's really good for Fortnite to have Blitz Royale. So here's the map. Yeah, it's just the reload map. Yeah, I'll talk a little about that later. So rather than normal battle royale, to get you in a little bit quicker, they give you a medallion, a gun, in my case the lightning, and then 2 shield bubbles to start you off. It makes it a little bit easier to kind of ease in and like get guns super quickly and survive a little bit faster, since the map is so small and there's so many people at the same time. The storm is always moving like all the time, like it's never a break, and if there's a break it's like 5 seconds. And so again, to get a lot better guns easier, you can find these supply drops throughout the map when the circles spawn. It will give you a different medallion, so you can hold multiple medallions, and a boon of some sort, like the speed healer I just got. Also spawning in with the supply drops is the golden llama, and the golden llama gives you a lot better loot. It normally gives you a slurp juice, a chug jug, some shield bubbles, and some sort of mythic item. Throughout the game, you can level up by getting kills or surviving the storm. Like on level 2, you can get a boon, and level 3, you get a mythic weapon. Like I got the enhanced infiltrator pump. At level 4, you get an exotic weapon, which are probably the best items you can get in my opinion. And then at level 5, which is very, very hard to get, you will get a mythic goldfish. I have not gotten this in a game and been able to use it. Towards the end of the game, the final circle is just it closing all the way, and you end off the game in basically this like showdown, but a lot of times just bots that spawn at the end. But the cool thing is that the victories actually count towards like crowns and count towards your victory in total, which is really, really good. Now, the pros and cons. First of all, a con is the map. This map is very lazy, and it gets boring very, very quickly. I mean, I like the locations in Reload, like I do land at these places, specifically Sandy Sheets in Reload, but that's fun in Reload. This game mode just doesn't really have an original map. But I would say a good side of it is that it's probably like the perfect size of it. I would think maybe instead of like Pleasant or Retail, we put in like Tilted. Tilted would add a lot more like craziness into it. Another pro is probably the guns, because they added definitely the best guns of the season and no annoying things. Maybe besides like the rocket ram, but that's only for this like specific weekend, because they have the special weekends. But I would say one con is that, I mean, it hasn't come out yet, but next week is the avatar weapons, and the week after that is the TMNT weapons. That's going to get annoying very, very quickly, especially in a small map. I would say that the time for the matches is very good length. 5 minutes gives you enough to get engaged in it and also like have fun. Me and one of my friends were playing for like 2 hours straight, and we got a bunch of wins very, very quickly. And you never notice it. It's kind of like doom scrolling on TikTok, where you don't realize how much time has passed with like these quick videos. One final con is bots. Obviously, I understand that this game was meant for mobile, so you kind of need some bots, especially for the weird mobile controls. But when you're playing on console, having bots in your matches just kind of ruin it, especially for like the ending. I would like to have 32 real people, or at least like 90% of the people being real, because it adds more action to it, and it makes me feel like I got something out of the win. I mean, if it's like small wins for me, I don't know. It's such a weird game. So now you're wondering, why is Blitz Royale good for Fortnite? Well, my main reason is for mobile and Switch players. I haven't mentioned this, but on Switch, it runs pretty well, I would say. Like, again, Switch is just like a mobile match. So if it works for mobile, it works for Switch. And especially for the people who don't want to pay a gazillion bucks for a Switch 2 and want to play Fortnite on a Switch, then this is a perfect game mode for it. And I don't know, Switch is like a phone. But when you play it on PS4 or Xbox One, I mean, I don't have an Xbox One, but it's probably the same as PS4. It gets very, very glitchy because compared to Switch and mobile, where it optimizes FPS, PS4 and Xbox optimize the graphics of it. And so what happens is that with the battle bus, you start in one place, and then when you jump out of it, you're at the other, and you load in like way too late. There's also a glitch where when you land, you don't really land, and you teleport after a while, and you can't interact with anything. And it's really, really bad, and they should definitely fix that in the next update. I think it simplifies Fortnite a little bit, even though I know the game's already simple enough. But it's fun and refreshing, especially from all the abundance of game modes like Ballistic, which no one even gives two shits about. Rocket Racing, again, no one cares about that. And OG, which is very disappointing to me, but that's a different topic for a different video. So overall, in my opinion, I think Blitz Royale is a good game mode to stay, and I think it needs a new map. Either, I mean, I guess you could recycle reload maps to give some variety, but I think maybe add some like newer locations from the new map. Like, do something original like what they did with reload maps. But that's it for the video. A very quick one, not the demo one I said, but I don't know, I thought it was a good topic to do. So thank you for watching, and like and subscribe and stuff. And see you in the next video, which will definitely be about demos. I just gotta figure out how to do the Dragon Quest game.
Get wrecked!